fall, back won't touch the ground. You watch about that trash talk, my hands speaking loud. The crowd sound is drowning our conversation now. I know what I'm about to do, can't coma induce. But look, I train not to lose, what else is there to do? I'm a fighter, hard like barbed wire, sharp the same way. I'm tired, but get energized when the crowd say showbiz, boombaye. Showbiz, boombaye, my style's impetuous, my defense impregnable. There's no B plan when the A plan is doable. My ritual, jump rope, heavy bag, cutthroat. I'm the best in the world because my ego says so. A fighter, I am lost in this whirlwind, this make-believe world where it's a sin to be a grown man. Look, I never read a book, bruh. I must admit, I'm about that grit and that dumb shit where your head's on some drum shit, body got Bambi legs, ears on some hum shit, later getting medicated, urine on some blood shit. I want wildest power with Devin Haney's defense. Up off that. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 Up off. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday. Hey, baby, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Let me see who we have up here. OG boxing curator. What's going on? Let me see who else we got. Elia Kayoko. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Welcome, everybody, to the Taco Tuesday. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Vonnie.
Bring on this with the laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The burn man can shapoing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. Y'all know we diabolical. What the hell's taking us so long to give it up to the lady?
Acting like I didn't see you laughing at the bar. Acting like a nigga wasn't checking from afar. Acting like you didn't know this Busy was a star. Denzel and acting like you ain't appealing when you are. But
hit the Tyson bell. You know what I'm trying to say? And let me tell you something. Mr. Taco Tuesday. I can give a damn if it's the day after Sunday and the day before Monday. Regardless, we're here to party.
there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work. Your white chocolate mocha. That's why these coffee niggas wanna fold you. VIP on a sofa. We taking our time. Let's make it work. Excuse me, miss.
We taking our time. Hit the Tyson bell. And let me ask you guys something. Are we in the building? Hey, are we in the building? Hell no. Hell no, we're not in the building. We outside.
I think it happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
Have a combo, that's fine. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see what man have to say. So that's tight. Got the Godzilla roar, pump fake, knockout, jump scare, on that hill, and I'm here for the shits. Let me up off. Man, hold on, brother. Sanate. It's zero gravity.
Middle finger to the faculty, cause we living in zero gravity. Got the whole system mad at me, cause we living in zero gravity. Now put your hands up high, don't need wings if you're feeling this fly. I'm a stand-up guy, but I can sit down and still kiss the sky.
Right now I have to sneeze, but the sneeze not coming out. And that's the black Tortugas. Actually, it's a latte. Anytime that sneeze want to come out, it'll do its thing. I'm not going to rush it. Okay, I'm 44 damn years old. I don't rush shit anymore. Right? Hey, mama, you know when you forget something? Back in the day, you're like, damn, what was I about to say? Now just like, hey, it's gone. You get to a certain part, it's gone. Before I used to, nah, that sneeze to come out whenever it damn well please. I ain't got that kind of time. Let's talk. Everybody. Okay, Junto Nakatani, good shit. He won by knockout. I was in the bed, comfortable. I was about to call the damn fight. I was like, let me tell you something. That's why I made no damn promises. I made no promises. But let's talk. Everybody, let's talk. Everybody hit the like. Let's get everybody up in here. We're going to talk about Ben Whittaker ankle. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back. Tyson spinal. We're going to talk about that. We got to talk about Beterbiev and Bivol, who won that damn fight, right? You got everybody going damn crazy over that. I'm not sure we're going to take too long on that, okay? What Gervonta Davis has said. Look at that. What else we have? Oh, and a message to His Excellency, Turki Al-Sheikh. We have a message to His Excellency, Turki Al-Sheikh. All right, hit the Tyson bell. We may even talk a little Ryan Garcia. I think I have like a point about Ryan Garcia. It may be a mute point, though. But let's talk. Let's talk. Let's start with Beterbiev and Bivol, okay? Listen. Listen, Sunday Drive is one of my smoke and ride song. Good shit. Good shit. Listen, brother. Listen. Beterbiev versus Bivol. I don't even have it written in my head on what I'm going to say. I'm just going to speak from the damn heart. I'm going to speak from the damn heart. The fight is a close fight. It was a close fight. Anybody attacking people saying you don't know boxing and stuff because you choose one or not the other, y'all just acting damn silly. All right. Another thing, the Bivol won clearly and stuff like that. It's just you're being pathetic. Okay. It was a close fight. Now, I did do by the numbers, and I want to say something that I'm not sure why it's confusing people. I know y'all response is confusing the hell out of me. Okay. But I did the by the numbers copy box just by the numbers as far as 12 is more than 11. So 12 is higher. So he wins that round. 14 is higher than 10. I think we all know how to count. So just by the numbers, I did that. Everybody who's saying ShowBizz, you sound like a casual, you should know better. Copy box doesn't mean everything. I need y'all to stop saying that silly shit. All right. The reason why I say it's silly is because when I do by the numbers, I'm talking by the numbers only. Not that by the numbers is the be all. Because here's the thing. I give my take, and I gave it the night I gave the live stream commentary. All right. 300,000 people were there. And I said, I think Beterbiev won. We score round by round every big fight. So I gave my observational analysis already. Even after I did by the numbers, I once again repeated my observational analysis on why I felt Beterbiev won. But you can't do that alone. Let's look at by the numbers as well. Something we can measure just for us all to kind of figure this shit out. Because I promise you, everybody who said Bivol was robbed, if by the numbers prove that Bivol landed more punches for more rounds, people would have said, see? So chill. I'm not doing copy box only. It's let's see what the copy box is. Let's look at everything. All right? Not just our feelings. Because, newsflash, the reason why they have 3 judges is because everybody score fights differently. All right? You may like this type of boxing, a more accurate boxer. You may like an aggressor. Because of that, you need more judges. All right? Hit the Tyson bell. Now, number two. I want to say this. Hold on. Let me see. You watched those 5 title fights from Japan, Biz. Like I just said, I was asleep. I was asleep, brother. I was asleep. Now, I want to say this as well. Anyone who says, how about defense? I want you guys to understand that both Beterbiev and Bivol fought beautifully. They both boxed well. Beterbiev had good defense. He had good defense going forward. Because you move around isn't the only defense. There's also head movement, blocking, having a tight guard. That is also defense. Both of them had good defense and both of them boxed well. Hit the Tyson bell. I want that to be understood. People look at that fight and say, well, Bivol has so much defense. So did Beterbiev. You can tell by the copy box. Here, let me see. What else we got? That was a fantastic fight. Yep, and the best man won fair and square. Yes, I feel Beterbiev will beat him again. Me too, and even beat Benavidez. Me too. Canelo better not try or hell get manhandled, in my opinion. Probably. All right, because like I said, Beterbiev has gotten better as a boxer, and I've been saying that for a while. When you say the better man won fair and square, there is something to who had more desire to win. You can't fight for Undisputed and get beat in the championship rounds. You can't. That is a fighter showing to be more eager to be champion, right? So if you're winning, if you know that you're fighting for your life for Undisputed, you can't let Beterbiev take rounds 11 and 12. People blame Lomachenko for taking the 12th round off with his fight versus Devin Haney because he thought he was ahead. Don't take off the 11th and 12th, the championship rounds. But the thing is, Bivol didn't take it off. He just had to survive. Beterbiev was ahead of him like that physically. All right. Another thing I want to say. All right. Yep. Learn from, there you go. I learned from the Boachuk. That's right. I don't just bring up the copy box. I thought Boachuk was robbed. I brought up the copy box and they nailed it. Virgil actually won in the copy box. And here's the thing about the judges now. We're all pissed off at the judges, but lately the judges been judging right with the copy box. The copy box have been reflecting the judges' scorecards. 114, 114, 115, 113, 116, 112. What the hell? But don't cry over the one when the other two had it so right. That's just one person who was off. That happens sometimes. But 115, 113, 114, 114, that's how the copy box was looking. Same thing with Boachuk versus Virgil. It was funny, but when I looked at the copy box, it reflected what the judges said. Bivol gave it away. A boogie. It was taken away. Bivol couldn't do anything about it. He had to try to survive. Beterbiev was hurting him, and he was that much ahead of him as far as timing and aggression after a while. Right? It was taken away from him. Okay? Now, I want to say this too, just to add to the point. I hear people saying you can't look at someone like Sugar Ray Leonard and say that was good boxing, but don't give love to Bivol. You can't look at Floyd Mayweather, say that's good boxing, and then diss Bivol for his movement. I want to make this clear. We say that the fight is a razor-thin close fight, which means Bivol gets love for what he did. It's a close fight. I think Bivol fans are getting ultra moist and exaggerating my takes. I think Beterbiev edged out the fight. All right. 2, Sugar Ray Leonard put together some of the longest and fastest and most brutal combinations in history. Sugar Ray Leonard let his hands go. He let his hands go. I don't want people, because they saw a no mas fight, y'all got to watch Sugar Ray Leonard knocking out Hearns and shit like that, letting his hands go on Wilfred Benitez. Sugar Ray Leonard he was going upside Hagler's head. Pep, 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 pep. So don't get Sugar Ray Leonard messed up. Y'all got to start knowing who Sugar Ray Leonard really was. 2, y'all getting Floyd Mayweather messed up. Floyd Mayweather was not outlanded on copy box for more rounds against his opponent Never. That's not Floyd. He always outlanded his opponent for more rounds, except for Castillo. Sorry, Castillo, which Castillo was robbed. But other than Castillo, which he deserved the victory, he was robbed. Floyd Mayweather landed more. He wasn't just running around. Floyd planted his feet. Floyd made you miss right there and made you pay. His punches were so clean and so sharp, it was ridiculous. So stop comparing Bivol to Floyd. That's another thing. All right? So now let's move on. These are the things I just want people to understand. This fight reminded me of Tank versus Flank. Bivol didn't have the gas to keep fighting Beterbiev off. Yep, even though Bivol is a great boxer. Yep, not enough gas. Exactly. Let me see. Just got here, but boxing rules are so vague. For example, if Comp Box says better landed more in a round, but threw 10 times more, can't you score it Bivol defense? Or can you score for Beterbiev's aggression? He's pushing a fight. That's ring generalship. Bam, 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 bam. That's pushing a fight. If you see a street fight like that, that dude's getting his ass whipped. Block it or no, bam, 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 bam. He's getting his ass whipped. So you got to understand, some judges go for the more defense, and some judges go for the more aggressive fighter. Optically, who's looking like they're getting their asses whipped. I want you guys to understand something about boxing. It's hand-to-hand combat. And the sport of boxing has to reflect a fight as much as possible. Let me tell you what I mean. When you see the best boxer in the world, you got to feel like that's the baddest man on the planet, and he will whoop my ass in a fist fight. And that's the point. Boxing, you don't play boxing. It's a fight. It's a fist fight. So if you saw a street fight, whoever you are, and if you were chasing the guy around and gave him a black eye and you had no mark on your face, you whipped his ass. You whipped his ass. Let me see. Let me see what else y'all got to say. Dude, this pre-workout got me sweating like a son of a gun. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Tell them, Biz, they need to do their homework on Ray Leonard and Pretty Boy. 100%. 100%. People need to stop calling close fights robberies. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, and I've conceded to it. I've conceded to it. Let me see. What else we got? When Bivol was sticking and moving, he was winning, but once he stopped and he was losing. The fight was a draw, but Beterbiev getting the win is fine. Now, here's what you guys got to understand. When he stopped sticking and moving, y'all, when you say it like that, you make it as a choice of Bivol. So it seems like he was in that much control. Beterbiev was hunting and breaking him down too. So it's not a choice. He had no choice. It's not a choice. Let me see. How do you feel about the jabber all deep strike system for calculating the accuracy of punches landed? I mean, anything that helps. Anything that helps, brother. Now listen. Let me give you guys the receipts. My pre-workout is working. Receipts, motherfucker! Hold on, let me see what y'all have to say. I'm getting all these texts. What the hell? It's like people forget that I be live. Okay, so listen. Here's what was said by the boxing app stats. They said that the average scorecard of Boxing News app users was 115, 113 to Beterbiev. Now, there's a reason why I'm saying this. There's a reason why I'm reporting this. Okay. Yeah, let's look at it again. Let's look at it one more again. So you guys can understand. 115, 113 for Beterbiev was the average scorecard for Boxing News app users. All right. That was the average scorecard, which is right in line with the scorecards. All right. But let's go further. We're gonna make one last point before we move on. Let's go further. On my Instagram, I had 826 people vote on who they think won. 53% said Beterbiev, 47% said Bivol out of 826 people. All right? Blair the Flair being one of them. In our war room here on YouTube community, I did the same thing. So out of 7.3 thousand votes, 7.3 thousand votes, the exact same thing. 53% Beterbiev, 47% Bivol. Let me tell you what that means. Let me tell you what that means. All right? Let me tell you what that means. I had Beterbiev by 1 round, and it could have easily been a draw. Yep, I don't think Bivol camp has a right to be upset. It wasn't a robbery, 100%. Let me tell you what that means. If I didn't put up the poll, you would think, pause. But if I didn't put the poll, either way, no matter how I say it's pause. If I didn't put up the poll, you would think that most people thought Bivol won. No, most people thought clearly that Beterbiev won. It's just that those who thought Bivol won are the loudest people. Even when I voted, they were the fastest ones to vote. It kicked off. Bivol, 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 Bivol. So emotion, they are the more emotional group. So they're screaming the loudest. But that's not how most people feel. Most people says Beterbiev won. Most people think Beterbiev won the fight. So I just want that to be clear. They're the loudest, but it doesn't mean that that's how most people felt. They felt Beterbiev won. I get your point. I think the rules are a problem with 4 vague categories. It leaves it too open for judges to prioritize what they value more. You need it that way. You need it that way. Because you really need it that way. You need a personal feel. You do. There are rules, right? But you do need a personal feel. There will always be a human element. There should be. The rules aren't that vague. There's ring generalship, which feels kind of vague. But when you watch the fight, we're not computers. We don't say, okay, Bivol landed 30% and Beterbiev landed 12%. No, you're looking at the fight. And you don't want CopyBox to dictate, CopyBox only, to dictate who won the fight. There is a who got hurt more often. When you look at the fight between Beterbiev and Bivol, the CopyBox don't show that Bivol was rocked at least twice that fight. He was hurt too, and that's a fight. So there will always be a human element. There must be, unless we become robots. He missed one, he landed 2, and then no, you got to look at the flow of the fight too. He's getting his ass whipped. He's whipping the other dude. Then you look at their face afterwards. Yeah, one dude got his ass whipped. Right? There's an ass whip stat too. Bivol fans team talking like Bivol won 10 rounds and got robbed. It was a very close fight. Yes, most of those people don't know Beterbiev. They know Bivol from Canelo, so Bivol became their hero. So they're more emotional about Bivol. Beterbiev won the fight though. Let me see. War Room, Biz. Where's our Jay Hernandez? Oh, Jackie. I don't know where Jackie. Oh, she was there. She was here for the live stream commentary. I think what people aren't realizing that punches that hit the guard and arms can still be damaging and effective shots. 100%. 100%. That's why I say it just bam, 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 boom, elbow, bam, boom. I mean, he blocked it, but that doesn't mean it didn't hurt. It's like he's getting his ass whipped. He's getting his ass whipped. Let me see. I also feel people are overpraising Bivol defense. It was not a Mayweather moving around. It was a hands up under pressure for most of the round thing. 100% off his back foot being knocked around the ring. But my thing is this, though. Beterbiev outlanded him for more rounds. So Floyd was never like that. Floyd was only like that against Castillo. Okay. So let's move on. I just wanted to make that point. I wanted to make that point clear. That the loudest people think Bivol won, but most people think Beterbiev won. All right? A lot of people were shocked. A lot of people were shocked. Not me. I won my $6,000 bet on my bookie. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. My bookie that I want to try. Let me see what he has to say. He said, I replayed the fight 3 times in a row to see what was happening. The tape don't lie. It was 7-5 Bivol or draw Beterbiev. Wasn't never a rhythm or reason in the fight. That's what you think. I watched it multiple times as well, and I still think Beterbiev won. All right. So right now, you can put it in all caps or whatever you want, but that doesn't mean you're right. We're going to have to agree to disagree. At the end of the day, the fight was very close. Most people think Beterbiev won, and Beterbiev won. He's the undisputed champion. They will have a rematch. There's nothing left. All right, let me see. ShowBizz, a boxing revolution, 100%. Hit the Tyson bet. It's over with. All right, let's agree to disagree. But no matter how many caps you put, hey, Bivol actually won. No matter how, that's not how you ain't going to shake me off of it. All right, I'm not going to shake you off of it. It is what it is. It was a close fight. And I get it. The thing is, I get if you think Bivol won. I understand that it's close. But you Bivol fans can't understand how Beterbiev won. See, then at that point, you're just too emotional. All right. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on. I do want to say this. I do want to ask you guys this. I want to ask you guys this. All right. Who did it better? Who did it better? Robin Givens. Mike Tyson. but regardless, both of them together looks like Sindel from Mortal Kombat 2. Hey, say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. No. Say I'm lying. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Now you know something's wrong. You know something's wrong. You put them two together, and guess what? Finish him. Yo, this is not a coincidence. This is not a coinkadinky-doo. Let me see. Biz, you watching the Zoo fight this weekend? Yes, Lord. And did you hear Zoo team wants Bud after this fight? Probably. And willing to talk to Turkey to make it happen? More than likely. More than likely. So, speaking of which, that was a great segue. Let's listen to what Turkey has to say.
Queensberry against Matchroom game, 5 versus 5. We will finish it maybe in this week with big surprise. And then let's see the result about this fight and the result of the big fight, 21 of December, Usyk Tyson.
Okay, so you got a lot of big plans.
Yeah, Joshua, Dubois, Tyson, Usyk, everyone in the line now.
Everyone on the line now. That sounds like sink or swim, fight or flight. Let me see. The entertainment, the factual, the showbiz. Thank you so much. Which makes me feel. Biz, you straight comedy. Listen, I'm gonna keep this real. And War Room, you may feel differently, and you allowed to. I want to hear what you have to say about this. Dr. King tried to love somebody. I felt for Bivol. Imagine going into the fight of your life, and your baby mama is live streaming, hoping for your downfall with your kids. Diabolical, 100%, because he fought his ass off. And I learned something about Bivol. I always wanted to know if he was a fighter. He's definitely a fighter. There are people who don't like when Bivol went after Beterbiev. It was those moments where I appreciated Bivol the most. Even when he got rocked, I knew he would, because Bivol does that to everybody. If he got you against the ropes, he goes for you. But Beterbiev is a great counterpuncher. People don't understand the type of boxer Beterbiev is. They keep calling him a tank. The guy's a boxer. He'll catch you. He knocks most people out off his back foot. But it was those moments that were necessary for the fight to be close. If all he did was stick and move and not catch Beterbiev the way he did, he wouldn't be able to win the rounds that he won. And that's the black two sugars. That's the black two shit. You can't run all day. You'll get tired. Yo, Biz, you think Curve versus Tank would be 115, 113 like Bivol? No, I think Shakur gets knocked out. Let me see. Flex on him. Hey, ShowBizz, I had a fun time with Bivol Beterbiev fight. And thank you so much again for answering my questions about confidence. Love you, girl. The best part about the live was when you kept playing the money song because hey, I'm saying, hey, yo, I feel great about that. And Christmas gonna feel great about that too. Saw a video of yours on Instagram today saying top boxers are getting found out, and it's so true. Yep, how many boxers have been found out and caught lacking this year? This is boxing 100%. And I want to make this take. Why does Tank and Canelo dislike Turkey? You gotta ask Tank and Canelo. But I want to say this. All right. And I'm very curious on your take here, because I'm going to speak directly to Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency. Turki Al-Sheikh, I have an idea on how you can fix boxing almost forever. I have an idea. This is free game. All right? Free game. Turkey, it is understood and no mystery that you have a ton of money. So I think it would benefit boxing, and I have friends that this is going to piss off, but this is how I feel. It would benefit boxing if you buy out all the sanctioning bodies. Replace the belt with the one undisputed belt that you have. Replace all the belts with one. You already have it to the point where everybody is just fighting each other and people are getting exposed, and we're finding out who the best is. Now all we need is one title. If you can buy out all the sanctioning bodies and replace it with that one undisputed belt, I want to know what y'all think. Jai Opataya is taking over the boxing world. Okay. Let me see. Boxing today with Turkey reminds me of the 90s, yep, where top fighters would fight each other and get beat up, get beat, then fight one of the other 3 or 4 best, etc. Let me see. Break down the copy box number the right way like you normally do by power punches and jab landed each round. Well, I did it how I did it. All right. Let me see. Let me see. That belt is trash. Okay, King Fitness. You designed the belt. I can give a shit what it looks like. One belt. One belt. Don't worry about looks. I know you into that, into looks. I'm talking about gladiating. One belt is my point. One belt is not Turkey's money, is Saudi sports washing. Okay, whoever it is. Let's get off of that. I know you guys like to lose your minds and y'all can't stay focused for shit. And I understand anxiety is crazy. School system is shit. Let's get to the point. I don't give a damn if the money is coming from ShowBizz's ass. Yeah, either way. And it will smell like potpourri, by the way. Either way. Buy out the sanctioning bodies, replace it with one belt. Perfect biz. Let me see. Love it. Each division, one belt, one champion, like back in the day. Let me see. Ben Whittaker really looked like Colin Kaepernick. I done brought up ass. Colin is really getting bad. Taking a knee. LOL. Grant Hill ankle. You got the Grant Hill ankle. One belt, one champion. Let's go. What do you think? What do you think? I can tell you this. I don't want to see a rematch between the two. Okay, I do. You like the idea? Don't know? What's wrong with it? Let's see what's wrong with it. Throwback boxing. Let me see what's wrong with it. What's wrong with one belt? What's the benefit of a million belts, interim title, silver title, super title, regular title, diamond title, Black Lives Matter title? What's better, having all those belts or one? I like the idea. Why two? Why two? Why? Why a belt for second best? Why? Why? Because you can't unlearn. You feel you must have a belt gathering party. Just one. Just one. Who is the champion? Who is the champion? Just, I like the idea. I think most people, it will give meaning back to the belts. I love it, 100%. Because now people can't even be, Usyk isn't undisputed anymore. People can't even be undisputed anymore. They can't. And people are paying all these percentages of their purse. You got people not valuing the belts because they rather have the money. It will almost be dumb for Tank to be undisputed. All that is somebody to pay. All that is costs. When you're trying to increase your revenue, you cut costs. So Tank is like, collect belts for who? Everybody see me at the man as 135 anyway. What's the point? To pay for it? Let me see. Not just one title, but you can make yearly tournaments to make them get to the title and push for people to get there, having a tournament style. 100%. What you can do, just look at the UFC. One belt is better. 100%. What you can do is you can buy out the sanctioning bodies, have their belts, have a tournament with all the belt holders. Brian Norman Jr., Stan Jonas, Boots, but get all the belt holders and have them fight in a tournament. Bam! Boom! All right, we got the undisputed champion. Now we're going to get rid of them and replace it with one belt. You can pick one. WBC, WBA, the oldest belt. I don't give a damn. Or your own undisputed belt. I don't give a damn. You can call it the man belt. The woman belt. I can give a damn. But one belt, the championship. And now everybody got to fight the champ. And hell, he shouldn't even have to pay a sanctioning fee. He's just a champ. You ain't got to pay a fee to be the champ. You're just a champ. You got a belt. Ain't nothing to pay. Let me see. I like it, but I'm nervous champs hold up divisions. But here, no, that won't be the case because the money that. So let me see. Let me let you in on something. Let's say Tank Davis becomes the champion. All right, he's the champion. You're still thinking about how boxing has been, so you can't help it. But when you have one belt and you got Turki Can giving out the most money to make fights happen, and he gives a shit ton of money to Gervonta to fight Shakur Stevenson, the fights will happen. How do you think Beterbiev and Bivol happened so quickly with Turki Can? So quickly, we have all these heavyweight bouts, and we had undisputed Usyk versus Tyson Fury. The money. You give the money, they willing to fight. Let's see who the best is. And not who the perceived best is. Let me see. What are your top 5 legit boxing rivalries? Oh, man, that's a lot to think about. And that's going to take the rest of the show. Let me see. The belts just seem like a scam right now anyway. Why do I need a belt that I have to pay to keep? Yep, I agree. One belt idea that you don't even have to pay a fee for. A new member, baby. Many belts ruins boxing and actually encourages fighters to duck. Yep, one belt will open so many good fights. 100%. You can go for the weakest champion, quote unquote. Why do you think everybody wanted to fight Kambosos immediately once he became champion? All of a sudden, he couldn't turn down a fight. Everybody was gathering, just flying to fight him. Everybody wanted to fight Rolly. Everybody. Now I got a belt. Now I'm a champion. No. When you ask people in the barbershops right now, who is the champion? They have no damn idea. The welterweight doesn't even have a champion. How is that? Look at the welterweight division. There is no champion. Vacant. How is that? But there's 1 million titles. There's 85 titles, but no champion. How the hell is that? Look at it. Look at Ring Magazine. There is no champion, but 1 million titles. Something's wrong with that. Not my idea. ShowBizz, nothing but a new boxing network. This is the boxing revolution. Let me see. Do you see this really happening, though? I love it, but I know egos may get in the way. I know. This idea I just came up with. I don't see shit yet. I just want to know how Turki Can feel about it, about that concept. And Turki Can has no problem. He wouldn't respond to me directly, but he will say something in an interview. I'm thinking about buying all the section and buy just like that. We'll be like, He was already talking about buying all the promotion companies. I bet you the sanctioning bodies are cheaper. Let me see. Boxing has more belts than Diddy's frequent. Oh shit. Let me see. Fighters make the fights, not the belts, in my opinion. That's why you should only have one. One belt is 100% the way. You look at UFC, everybody fighting the top 10 to try to get to the belt. Today, you can be average and get a belt 100%. And here's another thing. To your point, Dr. King, we don't know who average. We don't know what average is. We don't know what average is. You want to know why we don't know what average is? You want to know why? Check this out. I thought Ben Whittaker could possibly be one of the greatest fighters ever. How he was looking. He fights on We Gonna Find Out season, and a random guy named Cameron make him quit in the fight. An average guy, Dr. King, tried to love somebody. Here's a great point. I don't know what average is or great is until I see on We Gonna Find Out season. And that's the Black Two Sugars. They're calling him Ben Whittaker. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Let me see. One title for each division, a super title for everyone under 158, one for 159, 199, one for 200 and up. Oh, I see what you're trying to say. Hit the Tyson bell. We got to have a pound for pound title if you want, where you have Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. They fight for something, a pound for pound title. You can do some shit like that. But for each division, the undisputed title. And Ben Whittaker, I know if you're watching, you probably hate the biz right now. Join a long-ass line of fighters who do. But I'm not saying something that the rest of the world doesn't feel. The rest of the boxing world, excuse me. Hey, Biz, I just joined in live. After Beterbiev's win, I'm seeing people matching him up with Beterbiev and suggest he stops Beterbiev. Thoughts? Well, he has to fight Bivol in a rematch. That's already taken care of. ShowBizz, a better way to box in television. Who wins between? We gotta see Beterbiev versus Morale at 175 again. We gotta see if he's getting used to 175. How does one belt per division with a tournament every year or so, subject to change depending on the injury, contracts, etc., to prevent champs from holding on to the belts with the finish? Yeah, listen, you just have the number one guy keep fighting. Listen, let me tell you something, brother. DJ, you see how crazy we've gotten now? I came up in a time where the champ was just expected to fight the number one contender. That's just it. Let's just get back to the rules. When you have all these sanctioned bodies and interim and all these different, and the diamond title and all these different, the silver title, right? The aluminum title, the wood title, all these different titles. And now you have all these mandatories and all these things. Let me tell you something, bro. The champion fights the number one contender until he loses. That's it. That's just it. Turki Can, he's the champion now. Who's number one contender? Him? You fight him next. It ain't even a rocket science. Let me see. We make it far more difficult than it is. Brock Lesnar, Whittaker, oh my God, was diabolical in the weekend. You called it before it happened when he was struggling in the fifth. Let me tell you, he said, I called it before it happened. We got the receipts. Check this out. They both acting hurt. They both acting hurt because they're tired. They're both going to act more hurt than they are. Let's see if Whittaker tries to bail himself out. Hey, look. Watch this. Because nobody's hurt. But Whittaker may try to bail himself out. Whittaker's not hurt. I'm looking at the fall. Whittaker's not hurt. But he's going to say that he's hurt. Watch this. Whittaker's not hurt, y'all. He's not hurt. Look at that. How he felt. He's not hurt at all. Especially when you're that young and in that much shape. He's not hurt. Ben may not get up. Let me tell you why. He was tired. I call that when it happened during the live stream. As soon as he flipped over, we saw that camera start catching up to him. We saw him get rocked. We saw him getting tired and getting hit with shots he usually don't get hit with. When he fell over the ropes, I called it. I said, watch him try to bail himself out. You think that is because it's obvious he was hurt? We knew what was going to happen before it happened in the war room. Let me see. Hey, Biz, just joined the live after the Beterbiev win. Let me see. Then we got that. Brock Lesnar. Hold on. What else we got? I still can't forget Clark with the egg-shaped fall. That was ridiculous, brother. Half face, half dropping. I'm telling you, dude, that dude was Harvey Dent, bro. Let me see. Still trying to get up and pretend he was okay. Isn't boxing amazing? It's 100% amazing, Dr. King. I'm telling you. And to me, that's knockout of the year. He gave him the screw face. That was crazy. Plus, one belt would also represent the lineal champ. Exactly. You have the tournament to find out who's the lineal champion. Then there you go. Then the belt. This is the UFC's belt model. It's common sense. It's very easy. Dr. King tried to love somebody. Ben Whittaker did a controlled backwards roll on foam. Yep. First he was dazed, then was his back, then it was his ankle. Very obvious. Let's add something to that. Everybody, let me keep in mind what Dr. King just said. Let's look at the X-File.
Twitter fingers.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
It's cheese, snitches. X-Files, mother.
Now listen, we always call it how it is. Don't forget, I was the one who was really talking about how special Ben Whittaker was, right? Or is. He still can be special. But I'm saying I'm never capping for anyone. Now, check out what Ben Shalom said on Ben Whittaker's injuries from the Cameron fight. Ben Whittaker is undergoing further assessments on his neck. Now it's his neck, as a previous injury was aggravated. Now he had a previous injury, got aggravated by the fall. He never grabbed his neck. He also experienced an ankle sprain. An ankle sprain? No swellage. An ankle sprain swells up like a baseball. Let me see. And will begin a rehab process as soon as he is cleared by doctors and is determined to be back in the ring as soon as possible. I told you guys, if you go to the doctor and say you're sick, a doctor will give you something for it. Now it's his neck. Here's the thing, Ben Whittaker. No need to be mad at me or the war room. Right now, everybody saw it. Now, just fight him again and whoop his ass. That's it. There was no other. You just got to whoop his ass. I'm hearing that you're taking phones away, smashing phones. That's because you know in your heart, right? Like, okay, now you're down. You're down. Everybody saw it. People want to try to lift your skirt. People are calling you soft. You're in a bad spot. I've been in a bad spot. We've all been in dark spots. You're just in a dark spot. Just come back and whip ass. You know what you did. You know what you did. All right? That's okay, though. Just come back and whip ass, and they'll all be forgiven and forgotten. All right? Just fight your way, just like Devin the American Dream Haney. I'm suing. No, just whoop ass, and it's all good, brother. It's a very simple thing. I know you're trying to have everybody understand you. We're fight fans. Just whip ass, and everything will be cool. Let me see. Whittaker did, and you know it yourself. You just got to whoop somebody's ass. That's all. Whittaker did the Rock oversell roll of the stunner. Oh, yeah. He did that Rock. The Rock went bang, and he go, yo, 100% a ShowBizz internet crasher. My man, high low. Dr. King tried to love somebody. Can tell you that man don't need a doctor. He needs more power to hold these guys off. Brother, let me tell you something. He just needed to take Cameron seriously. He got caught slipping. Cameron was better than he thought. He's not as good as he thought. Time to work. That's all. It happens. That time, Devin Haney was sitting there in the cake and still the champion. Devin Haney, that was the realest shit from Devin Haney I've ever seen. He was just in his head. He was just like, because I'm telling you, in his spirit, Devin Haney knows I got to whoop some ass. That's all. So he was just sitting there like, he wasn't laughing. He wasn't smiling. He wasn't clapping. That was the realest response. Ben, my neck, my pussy, dog, stop. And my crack. That was a joint, though. I mean, that version of it was X-rated as hell, but that was a joint. You seen the Japan 2 Fight Night Biz? Junto special. Yeah, Junto is special, but I didn't see it. Junto going to move up to fight Inoue. I saw the highlights, but that doesn't mean I saw it. All right. Okay. Everybody, let's move on real quick and let's do a quick look at that. Hold on. Here's a look at it.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Look at that. Look at that. Check it out.
Você é louco, você quer morrer, né, caralho? Não vai, cara, não vai.
Bruh.
Craig! Oh, shit.
Look out. Look out, senhor aqui.
Risada, filha da puta!
Chegou.
Respeita, caralho, vai que foi homem, seu arrombado!
God damn. The thing is, if you look at it, it looks like a bully against another guy. Wasn't the case. The other guy was messing with his girl. That happens in front of your girl. Oh, you become John Jones. You become the best fighter of all time. He was ducking shit, swimming without getting wet, a full aggressor, right? Now, some people may give the fight to the other guy. They like the movement of the other guy, right? Some of you guys may give the fight to the other guy in the white shirt. I gave the fight to my man, the aggressor. As crazy as Wilder's egg-shaped form video was, he wasn't going to let Fury fight Joshua. Yep, and took it to court. He wanted to whip some ass. That's why I said I always had a huge respect for other than egg-shaped form. All right, that shit was killing me. All right, and he was firing the wrong dudes, in my opinion. All right, he crashed out. But Wilder was always insane. He was always insane. Wilder went to court. People are trying to compare Devin Haney's situation with Wilder because they both went to court. No, Wilder went to court to legally whoop Fury's ass. Wilder won it in blood. He went to court to legally whoop his ass, not to sue him for. He went to court to legally whoop his ass. And he fought a guy who whipped his, like Fury whipped his ass in that second fight, and he went to court to legally had a jury duty, and lady said, "I'm on my soapbox." Hilarious, hilarious. Okay. Let's look at a few things. Let's go back. Let's go back to the Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
It's cheese, snitches.
X-Files, mother.
Tank Davis. Tank Davis says to Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach said this shit different over here. Okay, and Gervonta says, "Yeah, you asking for it." Okay. Why I order? You asking for it, Shane? You asking for it? I haven't heard you asking for it in forever. Either way, all right. You might as well say, "Let me at him." Let me at him. Put him up. But either way, Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Tank is what I appreciate about Tank is he's going to fight. He doesn't have to get hyped up to whip you. He's a fighter through and through. All right. He's going to fight Lamont Roach like Lamont stole something. It doesn't matter. He's permanently inspired. He doesn't need an extra element for him to fight. That's why he's one of the best fighters out there. But with that said, though, I have no anxiety. That's the beauty of combat sports is anxiety. Let me give you an example. I'm scared as hell for Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. And I know people are like, that's not a real fight. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I am scared. If I see Jake Paul knock out Mike or drop Mike and Mike quits, my feelings will be hurt for a very long time. I'm gonna be that transparent. I know I'm an unbiased guy, but Mike I'm biased for because I was a Mike fan when I was a kid, back when I was biased. If Jake Paul in any circumstance rock Mike, hit him hard, and Mike does some shit like that, I am hurt. I don't give a damn if he's 60 or whatever, and I don't care about the logic behind it. I have anxiety. It will be a rough situation for me. It would be. It would be. That's the Black Two Sugars. Let me see. Pow, right in the kisser. Look at that. So hey, the Warner Brothers Looney Tunes is ready. I'm moist. Let me tell you something. Bro. Let me tell you something. This is gonna be me.
I'm moist. I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist.
I don't care what anybody say. ShowBizz. It don't make sense for a 60-year-old. I am moist. All right. I was legit devastated when Holyfield got whipped by Belfort. I almost cried real tears, Dr. King. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. The funny thing is, if you watch the fight again, Theodore Belfort wasn't getting his shit off. He wasn't even really hitting Holyfield. But when you look at Holyfield's knees and legs and everything, bro. My thing with Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson's whole body is one unit now. I told you guys, when you have the stiff neck, it's over. Remember years ago, Mike Tyson was doing his thing, and then they show Holyfield and he had the stiff neck. I said, it's over. Now, when you see Mike's like, hey, Mike, wait, what? Mike, what? Mike, whole body is one unit now. That's that shit. Now it's hard when everything is one unit, bruh. Now I'm terrified. I'm rooting for Mike, but I'm terrified. I'm gonna be screaming at the top of my lungs for Mike. Let me see. Whittaker fight reminds me of Hopkins versus Robert Allen. Y'all keep bringing that shit up. Yep, one. Hopkins getting beat, fell out of the ring, claimed that. I never forget that, bruh. I didn't know it was Robert Allen. I will never forget that visual. I was so disappointed. I was when Spence was fighting Crawford, I had to take a shit before doing it. Yep. I remember those days. When Holyfield fought Mike Tyson, I almost threw up. Imagine if Jake drops Mike like he did with Woodley. If that happens and Mike fall forward, I am done. And I laugh at everything. That's going to be a very impossible laugh. I am done. I'm done. The good thing is I saw the commercial with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, and both of them look like they're in the same amount of shape. That's the thing that kind of got me. Jake Paul ain't shredded or anything. I'm looking at them and I'm like, But still, huh? Mike, huh? That's rough. Let me see. Holyfield fight was horrible too because he had the same ring gear on. Still looked in shape, and then just could barely move. I was like, no, I'm saying, bro. Cause I got bad knees. I saw Mike hopping up and down, and I was like, bro, Mike, don't hop. I just need Mike to cave him. I'm not sure even if you're a Jake Paul fan, I don't know how you're rooting for Jake. How the hell is there anybody rooting for Jake to knock out Mike? Like, I don't even know if that person exists. I don't know. I mean, everybody's going to root for the old man. Now, here's my last Twitter fight. Frank Warren has said that Daniel Dubois versus Anthony Joshua rematch is not certain to happen. Next, he says Dubois will fight early next year. We are just looking at a few matches. Fabio Worley could be one of them. I hope we get it done by next week. Who he'll be facing. Wow, that's fast. It may be AJ. It may not. So AJ's in the lead. Okay, so now he's just, okay, I get it now. I see right through it. He's speaking game. It depends, but whatever happens, he'll be out. We'll see what happens with AJ rematch. I have no problem with that fight. I have that fight all day long for him. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Dubois doesn't win again. I mean, he was faster than AJ. He outboxed him and outpunched him. What's up, Biz? What's up, War Room? Fabio punched Clark like that guy did Will Smith in The Fresh Prince when he was bowling. Oh my God. Yeah. The shit looked like a Faces of Death scene. I can't stomach seeing Mike Tyson get knocked out by Jake Paul's receding hairline. I swear it would be diabolical. That is diabolical. That is diabolical. That is 100% diabolical. Let me see. Is there anything else to speak about in the War Room? Okay, nothing. I went through Caballal. That's enough. But it looks like Agate Caballal will be fighting Bacoli. So that's a great fight. Do I have anything else? I don't. Okay, so the show is pretty much over. let's do an encore. All right. Now, you know, my encores usually have nothing to do with boxing. I do want to announce this. Out of 1,526 people showing up, I'm going to say this before it comes out. I blocked Shakur Stevenson on Instagram. Hold on.
Get your shit! Get your shit! And get out!
Yeah, I blocked Shakur. The reason why good, right? Yeah. He don't care, Biz. I know he doesn't care. But the reason why I did is because he blocked me on Twitter, but then he jumped on my Instagram, stalking my Instagram, talking about how terrible I am and stuff like that. I wasn't even talking about him. I didn't add him. I was talking about Beterbiev versus Bivol. He jumps in saying how terrible I am and stuff like that. I talked with him. He asked me about shit. Then he wants to fight me in his gym. And I'm like, I thought your hand was hurt, right? So what the hell's going on? Now you want to fight me, right? But then I just thought, wait a second. You ain't going to block me on Twitter, stalk me on Instagram, and just talk shit about me. Brother, I'm going to block you back. I ain't going to respect nobody who doesn't respect me. Get the hell out of here. Now, I would talk about Shakur Stevenson. His next fight was Zapata. I'm looking forward to that. But all that, matter of fact, you're not going to block me on Twitter, stalk me on Instagram, and have access to brother, get out of here. And that's the Black Two Sugar. ShowBizz, the next level of boxing entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, geez, just man to man. Yeah, come on. You spoke on Fabio versus Anderson potential fight. No, that's a potential fight. Y'all soft. No, it just soft. Doesn't it make sense? Real talk. Yeah, I mean, what are you doing? How are you going to block me somewhere as if you don't want to, and then stalk my Instagram and say whatever you want whenever you say, man, nah, get out of here. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just, I'm going to treat you like you treat me, brother. Get it, come on. Right, 100%. Y'all don't get it. Yeah, it's being talked about. Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world. It makes all the sense in the world, bro. All right, now let's just talk boxing, and you trying to invite me to and fight me. Listen, I'm a grown-ass man. He's younger. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking boxing, right? But it makes sense, all right? Everything else, we'll talk about Shakur, his fights and stuff like that. Also, let's move on. Biz would left hook Shakur and knock the dimple out of I'm getting too old for this shit. Now, let's talk about this. I saw the Deliverance. I know a few of you guys asked me about the Deliverance movie. I saw it. I saw the Deliverance. I saw it. I want to say this. I don't want to give too much away. Okay? LOL. Yeah, be unique. It's the principality. Right? It's the principality, dog. Right? You ain't going to sit there and, block the phone number, but then keep calling my house and hanging up. I'm going to block your phone number. Right? You going to block my number. I can't hit you up, but you call me and, hello? ShowBizz? Yeah. I'm going to block your number. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. All right. So anyway, the Deliverance. The Deliverance. Yeah. It's on Netflix. I liked it. It for me, it had everything to do with a Black experience, not the Black experience, but a Black experience of a single mother trying to hold it down, PTSD, not a great relationship with her mom, just the evils, right? So used to fighting, she doesn't know how to live without fighting. It's just been a fight for her, and that's all she knows is to fight. All right. So all of that, kind of left the crib vulnerable for evil. I love the message. I really did. I love the message. And it was one of the best exorcisms I've ever seen. All right. The reason why I say that is because I can't give this part away, but you guys gotta check it out. Let me see. Eye for eye like a mother. Let me see. Hey Biz, did you block me too, bro? Because I can't find you on Insta. Love you, boy. Probably, brother. If you can't find me on Insta, you probably got blocked. You probably said something racial. All right, now let me just tell you how you can get blocked. Let me tell you how you can get blocked. All right. If you guys listen to my show, follow me, whatever. This is how you can get blocked. If you come at me racially, that is the way of getting blocked. I am for Black unity, and I'm for humanity and unity, period. If you came at me that diabolical, get the hell off my block. Let me see. Roy Jones losing to Enzo by KO in Russia was a horrible one. That hurt to watch too. And to Pettis, wish they would leave my childhood heroes alone. I know, bro. I know. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a lump in my throat as big as a football. All right, pause. I'm gonna have a lump in my throat as big as a damn football. All right. Let me see. Racist jokes are off the table. Not just that, but really coming at me. You're gone. You're gone at that point. Let me see. They were supposed to fight before. Oh, y'all having a conversation. Let me see. AJ versus Big Baby Miller makes more sense. It does. It does. Major pause. What else we have? AJ versus. I think we need to also untrain our brain to robberies now, because the judges seem to be getting it right now. That's what I'm saying. The judges seems to be getting it right now. You're absolutely right. I want to say this too. Beers, block requirements, dimples, races, and processed hair. Your saute is diabolical. Hold on. Let me go to the Cash App. My girl sent the Cash App. I don't know how to say your name though. Oh, Alberto. Okay. If I'm for your fighter, I'm unbiased. Right. Yeah, 100%. If I'm for your fighter, I'm unbiased. 100%. You got that right, brother. You calling the Tim Tszyu fight? Yeah, 100%. I'm going to say this at the end. The Floyd Mayweather effect and where boxing is heading. Okay. Again, I want to define. It's the Floyd Mayweather effect. Floyd didn't do this. It was followers trying to follow him that ruined it. All right. Boxing just for a while, but that's gone now. People are looking at what Floyd Mayweather did, the stick and move, and how he fought, and think that if you look as close to that as possible, you won the fight. I want this to be understood, and let me explain this the best way I can. Floyd Mayweather is a one of one. All right. So what he did, I won't see that for a while. How he fought was incredible. Number two, he only fought that way because he had two fractured hands that were very bad, and he couldn't punch through a wet paper bag, so he had to adjust his style. And after adjusting his style, people were getting bored by him. So he spoke in a way to make his style be preferred or hated. There were no one in the middle. And because he created that dynamic split, he became the richest boxer in history. For Floyd Mayweather, that's not how he fought. But after the injuries, he had to make an adjustment, and he did it perfectly to where he was able to win that way, but he wasn't running around. He was literally high IQ, great punches landed. He was first and he countered, and he was extremely difficult to hit, and he was right there. Hop back for a second, bam, sit there, whoop, bait you, boom, bam. But Floyd made that adjustment due to injuries. That doesn't mean that's how boxing need to go. Fight like an injured Floyd. Fight like an aged and injured Floyd. No. Only Floyd was like that, one of one. But the rest of the 400, 600 years of boxing, it's been a fight. Whoever whooped the other's ass. Don't let what Floyd Mayweather did, because you were young and you were a part of the Floyd Mayweather effect. Don't let that influence the way you see fights. Because he's on his back foot, it doesn't mean he's outboxing the next guy. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Tomorrow we have the hump day. Then we have I'm gonna be in meetings on Thursday, but I think I will have a video out on Thursday. We have the Facts Friday, and I will be calling the Tim Zoo fight. ShowBizz adult. I'm out. Huh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.